What up? What up? Hello. It's up and running. Yeah. Yeah. So once again, we are talking about crypto here, and if you're new here, welcome to this channel. This is the Kenyan Hexican. Yeah. So we are talking about Hex today, and Hex is one of my very best cryptos and under the Palestine network. Yeah. So just without a rush, we are going to talk about Hex in this video, and you can see its price right now. It's trading at 0. You can see the price here. Where is it? Yeah, the price here. You can see it is trading at 0.0201406. Yeah, so if you take that number multiply by 130 or 128, you'll get the Kenyan price, where it is trading in the Kenyan market. Yeah, so you are able now also to see these stats here. You are able to see the liquidity, the transaction, the volume, and the makers. And then you are also able now to see the trade against WPLS. Yeah, that is the wrapped pulse. That is the liquidity and the pulse chain network. Yeah, so you are able now to see those stats under that. Yeah, and remember we are pulling these stats from the deck screener, so you are able now to see that from deck screener. You can pull from passchain.com, or you can go to PLS folio and you will be able now to see all these stats from there. Yeah, so what is Hex? Hex is a cryptocurrency that you can mine. Okay, you can mine Hex by running some code on your computer or phone once, and waiting anywhere from 1 to 5 days. That is 15 years. You choose how long. Yeah, so Hex is the first blockchain certificate of deposit that you have on a blockchain, and it was first launched under the Ethereum blockchain. And once the Ethereum blockchain started having some hiccups with the transaction and with the transaction fees and the throughput, yeah, so now Richard Hart, the founder of Hex, transferred the or had forked the whole state of Ethereum blockchain into now another blockchain. Now what we are now calling the Pulse chain blockchain. And now we had Hex now sitting on the Ethereum blockchain, and now we have another Hex now sitting under the Pulse chain blockchain. So if you had some tokens under the Ethereum blockchain before 2023, you all have a copy under now the new blockchain, that is now the Ethereum blockchain. Now that's why now we have this Hex under now the Pulse chain blockchain. And now basically what we had on the Ethereum blockchain and the Hex block and the Paxchain blockchain is the same Hex, is the same code. You can just take it, stake it, and once you have staked it, you are able now to mine rewards each day until your stake matures. And that's now that this first statement means you can lock up your Hex between 1 day to 15 years, and any time between that you can lock for 1 year, for 2 years, for 5 years. Yeah, and the maximum is now 15 years, and you are able now to get rewards from that. Those rewards now come in terms of new Hex tokens, or you can get in terms of maybe airdrops. Yeah, so there is very many things that you can be able to get as an Hexican. Yeah, so once you have staked up to the 15 years, if you have a stake up to 15 years and you have several of them, you can be able now to call yourself an Hexican. That is me explaining where I came up with the name Hexican. You can call me Hexican or the Kenyan Hexican. Then you can mint your own rewards by running some code once more. Yeah, so this is something that you can do severally. You can have many stakes, and you are able now to mint a lot of new Hex. Yeah, and now those Hex takers get rewarded each and every day. Yeah, there's one live stream I've done with Sakush, explaining about now the stakes, or the being a staker, and also being we usually call them T-shares or shares. under the hex protocol. Remember, it is the mining protocol. Yeah, you can earn longer rewards based on how long you commit to wait, and longer pays better. Yeah, the APY for hex mining for average length is 38%. Imagine minting hex rewards while the price of hex is going up. You win twice. Yeah, and that is now what we are going to talk about shortly, about the hex price, because hex is totally decentralized. You mint your own rewards. There is no middleman in hex. You are your own bank. Yeah, so basically this asset, you are interacting with it directly, you and the code, so you are your own bank. Yeah, so again, this is the stats under the Pulse chain blockchain, or the price performance of hex. Yeah, so it's opening up. We are able now to see these stats in a more clearer way, and how hex has been performing actually each month since it was launched. Yeah, we are able now to see this price performance chart. Yeah, we can, let me first of all just hide a little bit of this analysis. Yeah, that is this chart naked as it is, without any analysis on top of it. Yeah, so basically what you are seeing here is the green candles represents the bullish momentum. They represent how price has been performing each month. Okay, so the first candle represents each, like you can see, the green candles represents the price performance, the bullish price performance, the buying momentum, or the buying price performance of hex each month. And the red ones now represents the bearish momentum, or the bearish price, the selling momentum in the market, in the hex market. Yeah, and you can see how price has been performing. You can see the red candles representing the sell momentum, that is to show price has been going down, and the green one, price is going up. Yeah, so you can be able also to see now from the start up to right now, where price is sitting at 0.201401 US dollars. Yeah, so using this crosshair, I'm able now to locate different prices at the all-time high here. And of course, we can be able to add this label here, so that it shows us this high where price had gone at 0.4319, and we have this low at 0.201235. And you can see, yeah, we have had how many months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months of a complete drawdown without any bullish, any bullish momentum, where price is going up. And this is quite a very rough moment in the past chain ecosystem or the community. We have had these happen, and a lot has happened actually. Yeah, so going back, even just to introduce our analysis here, or this tool here, it is to show how price has been able, we are able to see this range where price has moved from up to down. And since the all-time high up to the current low, you can see price has gone down almost negative 97.17%. That is a very big drawdown that has happened. Yeah, so this is what is happening. And this asset, actually, it's a very undervalued asset right now. And we are going to see how it is going to perform in the next coming days, in the coming future, in the coming months, because it has a lot of potential. And you can see, once people have locked their asset, or they have locked their coins, that is to mean now they have locked their hex, you are able to mint rewards. And each person who unstakes, they get now to buy that asset at a higher price in terms of now those shares. So the share rate keeps on going up. Yeah, so currently you can find now to get one T share, it is more than 40,000 hex to own one T share. There was a time you could own one T share with less than even like very little hex, like around I think the share rate started below even 100 hex. Yeah, and then it kept going up, 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 and now you can see the share rate has now increased up to 40,000 hex, and it keeps on going up. There's no time you will find the share rate has gone down. The only time you will find it has gone down, it is maybe now in terms of the US, and now the value of hex. Right now you can buy one T share at a very cheaper rate because now the price is low. Once the price starts going up, actually the share rate will increase quite so much, and there is a lot that awaits for this asset. So you can see how price is performing. They are down. We have that accumulation, we have that doji. Actually that is the first green candle that is now printing right now. You can see previously we had falling uh, a falling what morning star, a falling shooting star. Yeah, falling shooting star, or an inverted hammer like candlestick. And that is to mean that the buyers weren't strong enough, and of course they rejected the price, and that's why we have the long week. They were back and then they were pushed back down, and then you can see then the current candlestick price was pushed up, and then it has gone down again. So we have this candle which is looking like a doji, and I was compelled to talk about that because this is a price change, and it is price rejection at this low, and this might mean that the dip is here, or the low is here, and now the bulls will be back and price will start going up. Actually, now this 97% drawdown, it's a very big discount in this asset. We might never see this again, like in this market ever again. Yeah, so this is what is happening. Hex is not dead. Hex is still living, and it is actually doing well. As much as the price is down like this, people are still earning more interest. People are still making more money under the pulse chain blockchain, and now now this mining protocol, because they are mining new hex as price is still down. Yeah, and now once price starts going up, they will be the ones selling on your heads. Like, they will be selling now those hex because they will be the hex miners. Yeah, so, or hex publishers. So there's still a lot to talk about under these hex. And yeah, and by the end of the year we are going to see what is going to happen. It's not a promised thing that price will skyrocket, but anything that happens from this price up, you will always be in profit. So this is a good entry. Yeah, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Yeah, see you on the next video, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace.